All right, y'all, what's going on, man? It's your boy Cornerstorerod. Welcome to Against the Grain with VJ Reid. That's one of my homeboys, man. That's my day one. VJ, what's up, my boy?
What's good, bro?
So the Mavs go up 3-0 against the Timberwolves, right? The
Yes,
Mavs go
sir.
up 3-0 against the Timberwolves. The thoughts and reactions. I'm gonna let you go ahead and solve it off. Get it right,
Yeah,
bro.
first of all, if you betting against the Mavs right now, you just crazy. Man, if it's a close game and you got Luka and Kyrie, I don't know, man. I'm going with those two.
You going those two? What's
Dallas
your?
has been actually one of the most profitable teams. I mean, I don't know if you guys are betting on them. They're actually one of the most profitable teams against the spread. T-Wolves have been too, but I don't know, man. I think their run is probably over, man.
You think they run over with?
Yeah, man. It's been a great run, but I think they were built to beat the Nuggets, not the Mavs, man. This is a different beast.
And I like that you said that, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I see it, bro, I just be like, bro, how the hell niggas like Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns playing so damn trash right now? I just feel like I don't know, I felt like once they beat the Nuggets, bro, I feel like they should have been like, all right, shit, we beat the defending champs. Now we got these boys, not no Jokic, not no Aaron Gordon, but they acting like, you know what I'm saying, they playing like Likely, and what's the other dude name, bro? Likely and Gafford.
Yeah.
Bro, why y'all let these things go off, bro? Like, that shit irks me,
I
bro.
mean, I don't think it's they letting them go off because you kind of got to focus on Luka and Kyrie, and they getting them in those drops. And I mean, that's where Luka wants to be at, man. That's where he's at his best. Besides those step back threes.
Let me ask you this though, bro. Like, what adjustments could the Timberwolves make though? Cause I seen that they took Ant off Kyrie. All right, we knew that he couldn't hang with Kyrie the whole game. That's just self-explanatory, bro. But it seemed like, all right, Kyrie off the ball, but now you got pick and roll with Luka, and he fucking up Gobert, and then I don't know, bro. I just feel like, what's the matchups, bro? The matchups ain't right. Something ain't right, bro. I don't know what Chris Finch doing.
They're gonna have to pick. Are you gonna switch it, or are you gonna continue? I mean, honestly, the series is over. At this point, you might want to start planning the Cancun trip, man. But I guess for Game 4, you need to decide: hey, are we gonna switch it, or are we gonna run around these screens, man? And either way, though, man, they're probably cooked, honestly.
I don't know, man. I think they still got hope, bro. If you can win Game 4 in Dallas, and now you got to go back to Minnesota for Game 5, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They say that no team's ever done it, man. But hey, that leaves the opportunity for somebody to finally do it, come back from 0-3.
Let me ask you this, bro:
3-0.
Is Jason Kidd coaching his ass off, though? I think a lot of people underrated Jason Kidd at first, bro, as a coach.
Yeah, I think when he came in, he wasn't that. I mean, I don't think he was that good of a coach just because of inexperience. But I mean, he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job, I feel like, honestly. But I mean, I don't think it's that you don't have to do that great of a job when you got, you got Luka and Kyrie, man. You got big men that's athletes everywhere.
Now, this is the question that's floating around. If the Timberwolves do get swept this series, do you keep the Gobert and Cat? Because Cat been playing horrible, man. 2 for 12 for the three. Like, he had 14 points last night. Something crazy. 0 for 9 from the 3-point. It's just a bad series for Cat. Do you think Cat fits for this team, honestly?
Yeah. I mean, Cat was huge in the last series against Denver. I mean, if you're going to continue to knock Denver off, you're going to have those two guys. Only thing is, I mean, if a team gets, because you're going super big, if a team gets super small on you, you get in those scenarios where you got Rudy guarding Luka, or maybe another superstar. I mean, maybe sometimes you're just too big for other teams, and they can expose you. Because, I mean, they're gonna put you on that perimeter and ISO you, and I mean, they're gonna have their way. So, I don't know, man. It's gonna be something to see. I would keep him though, man. I wouldn't get rid of it. You came too far to get rid of him. I mean, you got Ant. He's only 22 years old. He hasn't had that great of a series either.
So, I mean, that's a good point, bro. Cat.
I mean, that's your favorite player. Let me ask you, man. How do you feel? This is your favorite player, bro. How do you feel
Are you
about
talking?
Ant,
You
man?
talking about Ant? And he has his moments, bro. He still hasn't grown up all the way. I could tell, like IQ wise, he's not there with Luka, and it shows. Cause Luka just makes all the easy passes. It looks like Ant's working harder than Luka right now. It looks like Luka just kind of coasting. You know, he in the same. Nobody has sped him up. I thought Jaden McDaniels would speed him up a little. He ain't speed him up at all. Cause Jaden McDaniels is supposed to be one of the top young defenders in the league. Ant is too. It don't look like they sped Kyrie or Luka up. It look like they got a lot of tough shots to make. Ant looking tired right now. I don't really know what that's about. I don't know if his legs hit. I don't know if he hit a wall. You know what I'm saying? He's 22. It's no excuse. He should have fresh legs, especially for the Western Conference Finals. But I don't know. He had his little moment in the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter. I ain't really see him do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. And it kind of irked me. I felt like he should have been a little more aggressive that fourth, especially when the team needs you. And I think it was, a 5-point ball game. I do like Kyle Anderson coming in the game, though. I seen that last night, and I kind of like that.
He came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I was watching it, bro, I'm like, Kyle Anderson kind of, he played a little D. I ain't gonna say he locked up Luka, but he kind of made him work a little. I think that's something to look at, even though it's probably a little too late now. But, I don't know, man. We gonna see. And it's the last game, bro. This for the season. Go out firing, bro. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. Shoot, bro. Like, if you ain't shooting 25 shots, bro, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Because it's a do or die situation. And
that was a great dunk last night too, man. I thought once he dunked on Gaffer like that, I thought for sure,
bro,
they were going
he
to win
dunked on
that.
him. Look, he dunked on him. Then came back, 2 jump shots, 2 middies. I'm like, okay, he finna get this bit rolling.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just seemed like in that fourth, bro, I don't know if enough plays was called for him. I don't know if he got off the ball too much. Like, some people say, like, Ed gets sticky with the ball, but it's like, man, I'm the best player of the team. Like, give me the ball. But I don't know. It's just maybe they need a more dynamic point guard too. Mike Conley's straight, but he's getting older, and I think like you need somebody a little more shifty or somebody that can make Kyrie work. Nobody making Kyrie work on defense, bro. If you think about it, bro, nobody's making Kyrie work on defense or Luka, bro. So it's just a bad
who's
recipe.
Watching this game, wishing they could be playing like this, or wishing they would have played like this.
Ooh.
The Suns.
Hey, see, I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like the Suns would match up good with this, especially with a Kevin Durant. Even though, in the past,
good with the Mavs.
Yeah, because they got Kevin Durant this year. Like in the past, they didn't have Kevin Durant. They just had Chris Paul, and that kid, Chris Paul and Devin Booker wasn't enough for Luka. But with KD, I think you get a little more sauce. But that'll be another topic. Let's move on to the next one. So the Boston Celtics lead the series 3-0 against the Indiana Pacers. Excuse me. Does Boston close the show tonight?
I think they do, man. Honestly, I think they go ahead and sweep them, and I'll say this though, because it looks like they're going to be playing the Mavs. I think they need to go ahead and handle business today, man. You want to be well rested. You want to start doing your film studies. I mean, you want to be well prepared for this next series in the finals. So, yeah, I think you go ahead and get them out of there now, man. As far as like betting wise, I would wait to see if Halliburton plays. This is gonna sound weird, but if Halliburton actually plays, I like Boston. If he doesn't play, I like the Pacers as far as betting on the spread. It sounds weird. It's just, man, when these teams' best player is out, it's a lot of people call it like a hoorah moment, where these teams just rally and I'm not saying I don't think they're gonna win, but as far as I think they may cover if Halliburton doesn't play. But if Halliburton plays, Boston's going to be on well alert that, hey, we need to go ahead and get these boys out of here. So that's just my prediction, man. How you feel about it?
You know what? I'm not going to lie, bro. It's a done data, man. That shit over with. Pacers without Tyrese. I think even if Tyrese play, I don't know if he comes back 100%. You know, he's dealing with a hamstring injury. I've dealt with a hamstring injury in my career, so you're not fully. And then the way that they play basketball, bro, they're an up-paced team. They run. You know, they sprint up the court, and he's one of those point guards that have to push to create for his players. So either way, I kind of think it's done. I think like Tyrese come back, they probably lose by 8 instead of 15. Boy, because you gotta think Boston's still at home, and nah, they're not at home. Indiana, they're at Indiana, right? It's game 4. Game 4 is in Indiana, correct?
Yeah, it's in Indiana.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's done. But if I was a bet man, I'm not gonna lie. I would have to put mine on. I would just have to put that on the Celtics, and I would actually go with the spread, for real. I just don't think with Drew Holiday. I think Jason Tatum starting to warm up. I seen him he's starting to get in that rhythm. They getting in that rhythm for the next series. Honestly, like you said, bro. I think they starting to look ahead as well. I think they're starting to game plan a little against Mavericks. I think they're watching that series closely, trying to see what they're going to do. So I think they just warming up, honestly, bro. I think this series over with. The Pacers, y'all had a great season. Tyrese, you showed me a lot. I ain't going to lie. You showed me a lot. I didn't think you was as good as you are, especially to make the USA team. But now I see why, because you're a facilitator and they need people like that. But in general, man, I think this series is over. And you got anything left for that one, for this series, bro? Because I think that's...
Nah, that's it, man. Like you said, it's a done data, man. I mean, even if you were to somehow win this one, I mean, it's still over because you got to go right back to Boston, man.
Correct.
But let me ask you this: since both teams are down, I mean, we got both. We have the Pacers and the T-Wolves both down 3-0 or 0-3, however you want to put it.
Yeah. Who
do you think has the best chance of still winning the series?
Timberwolves off the magnitude of star power. I think if Ant was on the Pacers, he would be automatically the best player on the team. So in that regards, I think like the Timberwolves have an actual better team than the Pacers. I just feel like when you going against like a Kyrie and Luka, they can kind of make you look stupid. And I think that's what it is. I think they just in rhythm. I didn't think that they was actually this good, like that duo, but I can tell they in sync now, bro. And so, with that being said, though,
I think they did some real bonding over the offseason.
Yeah,
because they didn't even make the playoffs last year. So, I mean, they had to do something, man. And I'm happy to see that they've got it going, man. It looks like they honestly may win it this year.
Yeah. Nah, it looks just like that. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. They beating up on my Timberwolves. I do like the question that you just asked. I do think the Timberwolves could come back. I don't think it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of over with as well. But we'll see, man. Shout out to them. Pacers, Timberwolves, you still got a chance. Let's go on to the next one. The top picks for the night's game: Pacers, Boston. What do you got, bro? What you see?
Let's see. It looks like right now they have the spread at Boston -7.5, over under at 222.5. I really don't mess with the over unders like that, 'cause they can get pretty tricky, man. But I will say this. I gotta see if Halliburton plays, man.
Halliburton.
I'm leaning Boston though. No, I take that back, man. I'm leaning Pacers, man. Pacers +7, man. That's what I'm sticking with tonight, man. Pacers +7.5.
Pacers +7.5.
Still gonna lose, but I think they cover.
You say still lose, but they still cover?
Yeah, cover for the people, man. For the Pacers fans.
And what'd you say it was, bro?
It's at 7.5 right now.
It's at 7.5.
I'm assuming Halliburton's not playing if the spread is this big. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. It's just something about this Boston team, bro. I think they just making it look too easy in the East. I don't know if the East is just weak in general. I just feel like Boston kind of coasting. I feel like with this team, they gonna be up tonight. So I would take Boston with the spread. But it's another thing I want to talk about the player props, and I see Jaylen Brown. They got Jaylen Brown, 2.5? Can he get over 2.5 assists? I actually like that. Jaylen Brown should be.
It's only at 2.5.
Let me see.
I mean, that could definitely be true, but that's. I wonder how much he's been averaging.
They say 2.5 total assists.
Wow.
But he's only averaging two assists a game. So they're saying 2.5. Really, Jaylen Brown ain't really passing that bit, bro. He's straight shooting. Or he's trying to score. But for all the people out there, I would definitely pick that. I like him to at least get over. I like him to have 3 assists tonight. Let's say that. I like him to drive and kick it out to a shooter, especially with Kobe White, Jason Tatum, of course, Al Horford, Drew Holiday. They just got it all around. I don't know how. I don't know why it's so low, but if I was a
that's crazy, man. But that just goes to show, man. The way their offense is ran.
Yeah, correct.
Man, they barely pass the ball. It's like whoever gets the ball first, that's who has to score that on that play, man. So yeah, that's crazy, man. But how do you feel about any overs on the player points tonight?
Over on the player points? I have to look at it real quick. Let me see. Score. Let me bring that up real quick. All right, so I see that they got how you say it? Pascal Siakam. Is that how you say it? 23 and a half points. I don't see him getting that. I'll tell you that. I don't see him getting over 24 points tonight, not against Boston. Is there somebody specific? Because I see they got Jason Tatum. Are you seeing this on your end too, with the player props?
Let's see.
Because the one I'm on covers right now, and I see that they got Jason Tatum 29.5 and a half over or under. For a closeout game, I'm gonna say.
Do you like going over out of Tatum and Brown, or do you like both of them?
You always say Jaylen Brown 25.5.
Yeah.
And what was the question you said, bro?
Do you like Tatum or Brown to go over, like either one, or do you like both of them to go over possibly?
Nah, I don't like Jason Tatum to go over 30. I don't like him to go over 30, but I do like Jaylen Brown to go over 25 and a half. I like Jaylen Brown to score at least 26 tonight. Just because off the matchup. Like, they don't got nobody that can really check him. Their best defender guards Jason Tatum. So their second best defender, they already got a team full of offense, no really defense. So JB really been doing his thing. He just don't get the recognition like Jason Tatum would, because that's his team. But I like Jaylen Brown to actually go over and get over the 25 mark tonight.
Okay. No, I agree with that, man. I mean, Brown, he's been on a tear, man. I think ever since they dropped the all team.
Yep. Yeah, he felt offended, bro. How do you not like? Come on, bro. I wish I could.
I'm gonna be honest. Who do you think shouldn't have made that list? Not to kind of go different ways, but
what was it? The third? You talking about the team in general? Because that first team, bro, they had all bigs. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Well, I personally didn't think Halliburton should have made it.
Nah, not over JB. Not over JB. Yeah. I don't know, bro, because, Knicks fans might be mad, but, they got Jalen Brunson out there. Is JB better than Jalen Brunson? Honestly, if Jalen Brunson was on a different team, like a team by himself, do you think he would be? That's a different discussion for another day, but I think he got snubbed.
I think Brunson's more consistent.
Yeah. But he got the ball.
He was hurt. If you're talking about last few games of the playoffs, he was definitely hurt, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as he can give you 40 every night for sure, though. A healthy Brunson and a healthy Brown. I'm probably leaning Brunson, man, because he can give you 40 every night.
Yeah, he raw. And he doing it in the playoffs, bro. You can't defeat that. Like, when you doing it when it count, bro, that's when you know you deserve your check.
Yeah. With a not so good of a team as far as supporting cast.
Facts. They should get some superstar power next year, hopefully. I think so, especially the way they playing.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for the top locks for the night's game. Let's get into the final topics. So Devin Haney telling the truth. The test results come back that Ryan Garcia actually tested positive. But do we actually care, bro? Like, do we care? Like, should we care, bro, honestly? Or how you feel about that, bro? Because it's a sticky situation. I see, like, people, Devin Haney on some, I be seeing him on Twitter. He talking about, y'all don't really care. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, he's clearly a cheater. Y'all still vouching for him. What's the whole thing about that, bro?
This Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia thing is pretty crazy, honestly, man. As a fan, no, I do not care, man. We're still on that Haney path, man. We're gonna be on it for a minute. So I honestly don't care as far as the actual fight, but as far as cheating, I mean, yeah, you don't want to cheat in the sport, man. But I don't know, man. I think he probably still would have got him even if he didn't cheat, man. So.
Let me go back to that. Now let me ask you this: does he deserve a rematch if he cheated though? Like, would you want a rematch, honestly? If you were in Devin Haney's spot, would you want a rematch, or would you be like, man, I ain't fighting, like you cheated, man?
No, I would be doing the same thing that Devin Haney's doing. Okay. I would be trying to get my face back, good with the fans and everybody, man. I don't know, man. I would be doing exactly what he's doing, man. Doing a press run, do whatever I got to do to get my face back in.
To get that zero off. And I just feel like, man, you got your ass kicked on TV, on pay-per-view, and everybody's seen it. And then it's kind of like those memes will forever be out there. Those videos, even if a nigga cheated, bro, the era that we in today's days with social media.
It doesn't matter that he cheated. And honestly, bro, even deeper than that, it really doesn't matter that he cheated because, I mean, the guy betted $2 million on himself to win back like $12 million. So I mean, and
you feel me? And then
if Vegas isn't giving it, they're not gonna come back and be like, no, you cheated. We got to come back and redo all the bets for everybody. So I mean,
he had gave him $2 million for what, them 3 pounds, didn't he?
Yep, and you see how much he got back from that. That was a great. Nah, he only gave him like I think it was it 50,000 or 500,000 per pound?
Bro, it was 500,000 per pound or something like that.
Oh wow.
That's what I said. I think it was like $2 million.
Got that back, man.
Bro, I don't know, man. But just like you said, bro, like, do I care? Like, my thoughts and reactions to it, do I care? I don't really care because I seen, like, if you cheated, bro, you dead ass wrong, Ryan. Because you disrespected that man, like, I can see why he would want to do something because you embarrassed him on pay-per-view like we talking about. But as far as the fan, and I don't think I want to see it again. Sometimes I think just fighting one time is enough.
I didn't mean to cut you
off. No, go ahead, bro.
I was going to say, it's kind of like, man, that's between y'all in the sport. Like,
y'all
have to figure that part out.
Correct.
Like when Tom Brady got accused of cheating.
Correct, bro. Like, what is the boxing going to do for you, bro? Like, at this point, it's in their hands because, they allow him to go step in that ring if he was positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they're saying. So, I think that's a error for the boxing community as well. Like, the whole boxing establishment, like, you can't let somebody pull up to the ring on straight roids. Like, that's just, it's not really fair. But as a fan, like I said, I don't want to see it. And so, hey, Devin, you got to make it up with your next fight, bro. Come banging, man. Come slugging it out. Make people forget, bro. That's what I'll tell you. Make people forget.
Do you think Ryan Garcia gets another fight with anybody?
Say it again.
Do you think he fights again at all?
Ryan Garcia, with these allegations, and if it is true, I don't think he fights again, bro. But I think he's made enough money where he can sit back and chill, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Who's your early predictions for? We got about in 2.5 weeks. We got
Frank Martin and Javonte Davis.
Tank Davis versus
Frank
the Ghost Martin. Who do you have?
Frank, I want to see you do good, bro. Like, I want to see you, like, this is a black on black fight for once. Nobody ain't fighting no Mexicans. So this is a black on black fight. Frank, I want you to come prepared, but I think Javonte is overall experienced a little more. I seen him talking about Frank start fighting when he was 15, and he was fighting, and Tank was fighting when he was 7. Even though that don't really mean nothing, you can still be just as good. But I think with that a little more experience, I think it just at times of need, the instincts come out. You know what I'm saying? I think what you learn growing up is always easy to initiate in a fight than you learning on the go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to Derrick James. That's Frank Martin, coach. Shout out to Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin, which is Javonte coach. But I think I'm choosing Javonte. I'm not going with a knockout, though. He's not knocking out Frank Martin. Y'all hearing it here first. He's not knocking out Frank Martin.
Oh, man.
And then
I got Tank as well. I got the knockout, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That I've watched dude.
Bro,
I've watched Frank Martin fights, and man, I'll tell you something, man. You gotta actually go back and watch a lot of these boxers fights, man. You'll see where their flaws are.
Yeah.
And it's just not gonna work out in his favor in this one, man.
Yeah.
I could see a body shot knockout. I could see if he hits him with like a uppercut, or I mean, any one of his power punches will get him out of there, man. So
let me ask you this.
I see it being an early fight, honestly, man. I think Tank wants to show people, hey, I can get people out. He already shows people he can get people out of there. I mean, like 85% of his fights are knockouts.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got a hell of a chance to get knocked out coming in the ring with this one.
All right, man. And then we're going to wrap it up with this last topic, man. Bronny James shines in his pro day. Is he good enough to be drafted first round? I'll go off, bro. I'll start it first, bro. LeBron James is my favorite player. He's the GOAT in my eyes. But your son, Bronny James, first round talent? No, I don't think so. I think he averaged about 5 points in college, which wouldn't even give you a shot if you were anybody else, honestly. But, you know, your father's LeBron James, then they say that you professionally work out all the time. You probably got the best trainers and all that anyway, so of course they're going to give you a shot. Do I think you're a first-round talent? No. Just probably off of, you probably got some IQ, but as athleticism, size, intangibles, nah. He's about 6'2", 6'3". I don't know if you're a point guard or a shooting guard, especially at the next level. I didn't really see enough college film out of USC. I think he's kind of like, I think Bronny will be like a role player. Like, he's not going to be no superstar in the league. I think he'll be a role player, maybe like your Mario Chalmers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's low. Maybe I'm disrespecting. I don't know. People might think Mario Chalmers is disrespectful, but Mario Chalmers, you know, he led a team to an actual championship with LeBron James, even though he was a point guard. You know what I'm saying with Mario Chalmers, though.
He hit big shots.
He hit big shots. Yeah, one of those people that come in and you can put him in that corner, or you can kick it out to him and he might hit a timely shot. I think that's his role in the next league or at the next level. But what you think, bro, about Bronny, honestly?
Good enough to be first round. I mean, with these guys coming in, I mean, they're coming in from all over the place. You got overseas guys. I mean, you got that team's called like Ignite or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got guys coming from all over the place. He probably could get in there first round because this draft isn't really that deep.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, man. I mean, if you got Giannis' brother in the league, then I think he has a chance, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Remember at one point they had LiAngelo Ball in that bid. So if you got any type of face card or any type of, you know, superstardom in the NBA, you could definitely get your family in there. And LeBron has more than that. He has more than that.
And you got, I mean, it's LeBron James, son, man.
I do want to see it.
He's gonna make a good amount of money probably up front.
Yeah.
And then maybe once Bron's retired, then they'll probably be done with him, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do want to see it. I do feel like history, that'll be something to remember. That'll be a video that, you know, we can always watch. LeBron James playing with his son on the same court. We don't really see stuff like that, bro. So for that purpose only, I think I would want to see it. But as far as like NBA talent, I think it's a lot of better people. I've seen a lot of better talent in my own two eyes. But shout out Bronny James. Hopefully you could do.
Yeah, shout out Bronny.
Yeah, hopefully you could do. Hopefully you could do what we don't think you could do, or what I don't think you could do, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully you go in that bed. You know what I'm saying? Be a, you know, I don't know if you got the Kyrie type of shakes, but hopefully you could do something, man.
Maybe you know. I don't know, man.
Like an
maybe
Eddie House.
Guys he was playing with, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't a good situation at USC.
Yeah.
Because I mean.
But is it, bro? It's
like
USC. It's not like they good.
On the team.
Say it again.
He was like the 4th or 5th best player on the team.
Yeah,
bro.
like come on, bro. Like.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is because you know that heart. You know when he had that heart problem. I think that scared a lot of people and kind of sat his minutes down a little more, just to you know see what's going on for real, for real. But I heard that he got it intact. I heard that his health is 100%. I seen the other day, like I said on the pro day, you know, his highlights. He was shooting, he was dunking, he was passing. You know, so shout out to Bronny James. Hopefully, you know, prove us wrong, man. Prove the haters wrong, because you LeBron's son, so it's going to come regardless, bro.
Yeah.
All right. And we're just going to wrap it up on that. Shout out. This is the first episode, man. Shout out my boy VJ, man. Yeah. We're going to get this bit rolling.
Yes, sir.
This is the first episode, man, and we out, man.
Hey, man, Mavs in 5, man, when they play the Celtics, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Whoa. I don't know. I thought you was finna say Timberwolves, bro. You talking about versus Boston, though?
Yeah, this series is over, brother.
We're going to have to talk about that, bro. Mavs in 5s, but we out, man, against all the odds.
Yeah, man, y'all take care, man.
Yes, sir.